you're chasing a pumping chart, it means you've missed out on a majority of the massive move that took place. While early stage investors were getting paid, you're chasing. That's what happens if you're late. Now, if you're early, you get the entire massive move and you get the life-changing returns. So on this channel, we try to stay on top of some of the earliest stage mega trends on the planet so that we can get in as inexpensively as possible. So what is one of the biggest mega trends on the planet? Nuclear power. Google, Microsoft, Apple, the US, Europe, Japan, all investing heavily into nuclear power because it is humanity's solution for its growing energy demand. Yes, it's taken decades to sort out the kinks. Some reactor issues have caused some volatility in the growth of it, but they've figured out how to make these things safe at this point. If you look at the amount of nuclear reactors around the world that are working and have worked for decades safely, you realize how unlikely it is to have an event. And so it's a new dawn in the era of nuclear. It's almost like we're at ground zero for the explosive growth of this technology. What is the fuel that's going to power nuclear? Uranium. Year to date, 2025, the global X uranium ETF is up 0.41%. The S&P 500 stock market index is down 1.44%. So uranium's starting the year off right, outperforming the S&P 500. Why is it doing that? Well, the stars align for a multi-year uranium bull market. The nuclear energy sector, and uranium in particular, is experiencing a historic run. After more than a decade of underinvestment, the stars are aligning for this critical energy source. Uranium prices have soared to 15-year highs as technology giants such as Google, Amazon, and Microsoft strike nuclear power deals to meet the rising energy needs of artificial intelligence and data centers. That's the big picture. That is a massive story. Here's another breaking news story that happened very recently. The Biden administration, on its way out, pushed out 2 high-profile funding awards for clean energy projects, both billion-dollar deals. In its waning days before feared shifts in sector financial and policy support take shape under the Trump government, the U.S. General Services Administration said it awarded on January 2nd a historic contract with nuclear power developer Constellation Energy for more than $1 billion of energy supply and services over the next 10 years for 13 federal agencies. And so that's just one small example of the U.S. government pumping billions of dollars into nuclear energy. We know Trump is also super bullish energy, but here's another example. U.S. to issue hydrogen credit rule this week with path for nuclear. Right, so Biden team offers nuclear path to hydrogen tax credit. So we know nuclear energy at this point is going to be an integral energy input into clean hydrogen production. And yes, we're talking billions of dollars in tax credits made available for hydrogen production using nuclear power, which the Biden admin sees as another way to avoid nuclear retirements. U.S. nuclear regulator pursues more efficient reactor approvals, just greasing the wheels of the nuclear renaissance. Czech Republic unveils plans for 68% nuclear share by 2040. The Czech Republic plans to completely abandon the use of coal by 2033 and increase the share of nuclear power in the energy mix to 68% by 2040, up from around 40%. This is happening all around the world. A huge increase in the usage of nuclear as a percentage of the energy mix. Japan unveils plan to relocate tech industries near a low-carbon energy hub. The plan will support relocating data centers and other technology industries, energy hubs, right? And we know they're going to be prioritizing nuclear. Japan to maximize nuclear power, bolster renewable energy as electricity demand grows. We have the US, we have Japan, we have a bunch of big countries in Europe, and we have China and India, obviously. So the whole world going big into this technology.